Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. You guys have been waiting for this video as much as I have been. We finally got the Great One Moose after about 820 to 840 kills. Now, during this encounter with this Great One Moose, for some reason, I thought that it was about 720 kills into the grind, but I didn't take into account all the kills we had got during the previous live streams, so we are at about 820 to 840 kills to get this Great One Moose, so we actually killed quite a few of them to get him. And this entire time we have been using herd management, as you guys probably assumed, since we've been using it for just about every single grind we've done, which essentially, if you guys don't know what herd management is, it's just stacking the low levels on the map to try and force the game to spawn diamonds more. From what I know, it doesn't really increase Great One spawns, at least there's no proof that it does, so I don't think it has any effect on those, but it definitely does make more diamonds show up, which makes the grind much more enjoyable. It also reduces the amount of areas you have to go to because there's not nearly as many zones that you have to go to get your shootable moose. So that is why we use herd management, and that's kind of a quick, brief rundown on what it is. I definitely recommend watching a couple of the videos that cover it if you guys aren't familiar with it. I do have a couple on the channel that kind of talk about it. But let's go ahead and take out these two level 4 moose. These are two that we have been saving for our herd management grind. Both of these are diamond potential. We spawned them a couple of days ago and are finally just about to take them out. Unfortunately, that second one moved right as we shot, but we did end up getting the first one. I'm almost positive that we did. When we ended up finding this Great One Moose, I was just sitting in a Discord call with my wife as we were playing Call of the Wild and chatting and just having a good time. And we ended up finding this absolute beast. So my wife does make a feature in this video, which she's only been in a couple of them in the past. So I guess for those of you that aren't familiar with her, then she is going to be in this video because we were chatting as I was hunting for this Great One Moose. And that's when he ended up showing up. Well, let's take a look at this guy. This one has a decent chance at possibly making diamond. I think it has a pretty good shot, and it is. That is a diamond level 4 moose. What an absolute beauty at 279.33. Beautiful moose. Let's go ahead and taxidermize him. That is a beauty right there. Let's go ahead and exit out of this. This has been such an insane hunt. I honestly cannot believe that we finally got ourselves the Great One Moose this early in the grind. And I think without any further ado, we should get to the moments that led up to that kill. So let's jump straight into it. Ooh, that looks like a decent moose. It's a 3. It's just a big 3. Those are both... Wait, what? There's 2 3s here? That's not normal. That is not normal. I usually don't have 2 decent 3s here. I think they're both going down. Jeez, these moose are so weird. Like, I haven't had 2 shootable moose here in... Well, I don't think ever, actually. I think this is the first time I've ever had 2 shootable moose here in this zone. They move around so much. It's
well, isn't there a lot of
crazy.
just solo moose, so they can switch between already existing zones?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a ton of solo moose. It's why they're so inconsistent and weird. Like, every single run, I have to search over every single inch of the map just to make sure that I'm covering every single bit of where they could possibly be.
I mean, even with the whitetail, it was taking you quite a while to get all the zones right. And even in the end, like, some zones... you had to keep grinding to try and like remove tents from.
Yeah, I think it was between 40 and 60 hours for Leighton to get herd management to a good point. That was definitely not easy.
But that was faster than here because of how spread out the moose are compared to the whitetail.
Yeah, definitely. Because the whitetail are a lot more consistent and easy to predict. Gosh, these moose are just not showing up to their zones. That's my biggest... I think that's my biggest issue with the moose grind is they just don't show up to their zones half the time. Oh, that fabled! Oh my gosh, great one, Moose! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! No, it's the quad paddle! Why?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, you haven't killed any diamonds, right? Except for the super rare.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So that means that was spawned off of a normal
Yeah.
3.
Oh my gosh. I think the last thing I killed in this zone was a 3. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Even though it's the rack I don't like, it still looks crazy. Oh my gosh. I gotta go get the muzzle loader.
Wow. I was just talking
my
about,
gosh.
like, what if it doesn't work out on Medfed?
It looks like it worked out on Medfed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it happened already. Wow. What a beast. That is such a beautiful moose. Even though I don't like this rack particularly, it actually looks pretty good. I gotta admit, it looks better than the diamonds, even though it's not the rack I wanted. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta get the muzzleloader.
Well, let me leave and let you shoot that.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that this thing showed up. Of course it would show up when I'm just grinding casually in a call with my wife and not when I was on stream. But oh my gosh, what a beautiful moose. It's unfortunate it doesn't have one of the cool rare fur types. It is just a common, but that is insane regardless. Oh my gosh. We got to take this thing out with the muzzleloader. I promised all of you I would take it out with the brand new muzzleloader. So we're going to do that. We're going to get close. We're going to take it down with the muzzleloader. This is by far the most unexpected thing that could have happened tonight. Of course it would show up when I'm just casually grinding. Oh my gosh. And of course it would be the rack that I least wanted, but it's okay. It's still a great one. I don't even care which rack it is. I'm just happy to finally have one. And for those of you that were curious, it does look like the estimate for the weight is 605 to 700 kgs. That is a crazy weight estimate, like an insane weight estimate. And this is in the same zone that we had been stacking a couple of diamond potential 4s throughout the week. Oh my gosh, this is like the last place I would have expected this guy to go. I don't think I've shot a moose here in quite a while. And the last time I did, it was a level 3, so I never would have expected to get a great one to spawn off of it. That is absolutely insane. Look at this gorgeous beast of a moose. I need to get close and try to get some pictures. I also really want to try to get it to go aggressive. I told a lot of people that I would try to get it to go aggressive if I got it to spawn. So we're going to do exactly that. For those of you that are curious, this grind has took a little bit over 700 kills to get this guy right here. And what's crazy is we haven't even got past the herd management, like stacking part of the grind. So we've been stacking our diamonds. We've got a bunch of diamonds stacked on the map. I believe at this point we've got 7 or 8 level 5s, as well as a few diamond potential 4s, including this guy right here and the one that is next to him. We hadn't even got past the stacking stage of the grind, and we've already got ourselves the great one. It's definitely not what I expected to be finding tonight. Like, I could not have expected this to happen. Wow, what a crazy looking moose. Like I was saying, this is not my favorite rack from them, but this, I can't deny, it does look pretty crazy now that I'm actually getting to see it in game. I wasn't too into it when I was seeing it from the EW streams, but now seeing it right here, it's actually pretty crazy looking. That is a cool looking moose. Well, let's see if we can get this thing to go aggressive. We are insanely close to it now. Let's try to get a picture. It knows we're here, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but I gotta try and get a couple pictures of this beast. That is such an awesome looking moose. And to have it next to a big level 4 as well is just amazing. I don't know if it's gonna attack. Yeah, it's not gonna attack, so unfortunately I don't think we're gonna get it to attack us. I was really hoping we could, but it is what it is. I'm gonna reset the time. We're just gonna take this thing out. I'm not going to try and get it to attack us anymore. It didn't do it the first time, so it is what it is. We'll just take this guy down. We have been grinding for this guy for about 720 to 740 kills. And the fact that we hadn't even got our herd management fully set up is just absolutely insane to me. It's only been, like I said, about 720 kills since we started our moose grind here on Medved. I've been putting in about between 8 and 12 hours a day to grinding the Great One Moose. And he's finally in front of us. This has been one of the most brutal grinds we've ever done. The moose have been so difficult to keep up with because of the fact that they constantly move zones. It's been impossible to keep track of which zones these moose are going to. So the fact that we got him sub 1,000 kills is making me insanely happy because I was not looking forward to doing like 2,000 kills of this moose grind without getting a great one. It's been a tough one. It's been a grind that has come very close to breaking me. There's been a couple of days where I had to end my stream just because I was not feeling like continuing to grind for moose that day. It's been quite a brutal grind. Not quite as crazy as the bear grind, but very close. We are finally sub 150 meters. I think what we're going to do is try to get to about 100 and then we'll take the shot on it. I want to make sure we get a clean shot on this guy as this is our very first Great One Moose. I don't want to take any risks at messing this guy up. We're going to take our time with this. We're going to make sure that we get this guy vitally because I would hate to mess him up. After all of the grueling grinding that we've done the last few days, I would hate to mess this guy up. So let's get as close as we can without him spooking. We're almost to that 100 meter mark that I'd like to be at. 100 meters is about where I feel super comfortable at with the muzzle loader. I think we can do this. I don't know if we'll be able to get the heart shot, but I'm going to try for it. We should be able to get lung if we don't get heart. Oh my gosh, we did it! Oh my gosh, we got the heart shot. Oh my gosh, let's go! Great One Moose, number 1. Finally down after probably 30 plus hours of grinding over the last 3.5 to 4 days. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how long it's been. I think it's been about 3 days since the Great One Moose released. I've kind of lost track of time with all the grinding we've been doing. But we finally got him down. Let's get a look at this beauty. I'm going to claim him as soon as we can. Just get a quick couple pictures. I don't want to have any type of issues with crashing or anything like that. Let's just get this guy claimed. 287 Fabled Moose. Let's tax this guy immediately. Oh my gosh, we finally have the Great One Moose. Look at that beast. I really wish it would have been on any of the other racks. Like, this is my least favorite Great One Moose rack, but I don't even care. It is what it is. We got a Great One Moose regardless, and that is insane. 287.99 on the score. And we've got a Great One Moose officially in our lodge. I really wish we had a special fur type on this guy, but it is what it is. We got ourselves a regular common fur type. But that's kind of what I expected to get. Apparently the special fur types are incredibly rare, so I didn't expect us to get one. But regardless, it's still super cool. It's still super amazing to get. And what a final addition to our moose wall right here. We've got our piebald that we got about a year ago, or a year and a half ago. We've got this albino that we got a couple years ago. And then we've got our super rare that we got at the beginning of this grind. And to finish it off, we finally have a Great One Moose to go on the very end of this wall. That is ridiculous. I cannot believe that we've got this. I didn't expect it to happen so soon. Not gonna lie, I've been telling all of you since the very beginning of this grind. I felt that it was gonna take at least a week, at least 1,400 kills. And instead, it took about 3 days and 720 kills to get this beautiful beast of a moose. Again, I wish it was one of the other racks, but to be honest, I don't even care at this point. I'm just happy that we ended up getting one. It's just so nice to finally have one of them in the lodge so that I can hunt them a little bit more casually now instead of going like 10 plus hours a day just to try and get one. So thank you all so much for being here throughout this first Great One Moose grind. We'll continue searching for more Great One Moose, but I really wanted to thank you all for being here throughout this first grind. The support has been absolutely insane throughout the live streams, and I really just wanted to make sure that you guys know that I really do appreciate all of it, and without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. You guys have been such an amazing support to me and my channel that I really just, I can't even get words to describe how thankful I am. But thank you guys so much for supporting me through all of it. It really does mean the world. But that right there is going to bring an end to our very first moose grind here on the channel. It's time to start a brand new moose grind, and we didn't even get to shoot all of the diamonds, so you guys can expect that to happen very, very soon. Probably the same day that this video goes live. So thank you once again for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, as I do post daily content here. I do a lot of grinding content, as well as some more casual series like the beginner series, so definitely recommend subscribing. There is a lot of content for every type of player here on the channel. And yeah, I think you guys will enjoy it. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!